Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning. Just a couple minutes till we'll get officially started, but I thought I would see how the mic was sounding, how our audio sounding before we get started into the official festivities of the morning. Good morning, and appreciate those of you who have gotten up this early or are attending. Last night we had a little snafu. The game said it was going to unlock at 9. So I scheduled a 9 a.m. or a 9 p.m. Live time, and it turned out it didn't unlock till an hour later. So I did put out a little something last night just because, everyone was, probably expecting to have something in hand. And it was okay, but I muted all the audio because, Star Wars music gets you like instant copyright hit. Fortunately, and God bless the folks over at Aspire, they actually included a streamer mode. So you're not going to hear all the cool, iconic Star Wars music, but you can actually hear the sound and I won't get a copyright hit. So life is good. For those of you who may be out there, I see I've got one concurrent viewer. Bless you for being up this early. If all sounds well, just drop a quick note in the chat. Let me know you can hear me okay. And then once we start the game up, you can let me know if the audio is okay. Suffering from a little cold here, so sorry if I sound a little nasally. I took something hoping it would help out, but, what can we do? All right, got about a minute left here before we get started. I'm pretty pleased with this package as a whole. I mean, I only played it for, 10 minutes last night to just put up a quick video, but they went all out, especially when it comes to the Steam Deck. It's verified out of the box, which is incredible. But they even went the extra mile, and I'll show you that in just a minute. All right. Well, I think if we were going to have folks here, they would be here. So let's just go ahead and get started. Welcome to the remastered Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. This package contains two separate packages that have been remastered, Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2. Yes, we will look at both of them. We will look at options within them, etc. So let's go ahead and we'll just start with the first one. Now, forgive me, it's been like a million years since I played either one of these. It's always basic stuff, but the controls are always different back for these older titles than they are nowadays. So usually there's some level of acclimation. So as you can hear, like I said, somebody give me a quick audio check if you don't mind. As you can hear, it's not Star Wars music playing. Well, I guess it kind of is, but maybe they don't expect me to get hit with that. I don't know. We'll just keep talking over it. I've already created a player, and it's player 1. Yeah, I know. Very imaginative, right? All right, so let's see what we got going on in here. I'm really worried about this music. It's making me crazy. I'm going to just turn it down just a little bit more. We'll turn it back up when there's gameplay going on. So we do have single and multiplayer, apparently up to 64-player death matches. Split screen mode for those of you who are couch co-op folks. There's always people on Reddit asking about split screen modes or local co-op, so that's really great. Yeah, I've got the game audio turned way down. Let me turn it up. I've got it turned down just because I don't want that copyright hit. I'm in streamer mode, right? But this music sounds like it would get me copyright hit. I guess we'll find out when we go to a. Who cares? LTE, let me know if you can hear the music okay now. It's pretty quiet anyway. It does show that it's outputting, though, so if you can't, let me see here. I'll just go ahead and mix these to the same channel. That might help. All right, well, I'm waiting for you to follow up in our 15-second lag. Let's take a look at our options here. This is what I mean when I say that these guys are really good to deck owners. Check this out. If we go to, you're still not getting any audio. No, not that. It says it's outputting and it's going to the same track as my voice. Okay, it is working. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, see if I can avoid any sort of any sort of nonsense. Okay, so if you go to your controller options, check this out. They actually know that you're playing on Steam Deck, and you get a full access to the controls right here to look at. It's great. Vehicle, Starfighter, very, very cool. And unfortunately, what I did not find here is invert Y, which if you're a long-time FPS person, you may or may not be an invert Y person. If you did, hey now, Womp Rat's in the house. So again, we do have a streamer mode, which again, they're playing the, Emperor's March here, which is ridiculous. It'll get me copyright hit, but you don't see anything about, invert Y. Let's see. For audio options, obviously, I guess I could just turn the music down a little bit. That way I can turn the rest of the game up. Let's do that. I want you guys to be bereft of the sound effects and stuff, so let's see how that works out. Let's see. Game options. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Now, what you did not see here, I would like to point out, there's no video options. My guess is that it knows you're on Steam Deck, and it optimized it for what it believes is the best experience. Now, if that pisses you off, I'm sure there's a Steam Deck equals 0 launch parameter that that would probably let you get those options back. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at single player for now. It's 7 a.m. The game came out like 8 hours ago, so I'm not assuming there'll be a ton of people online, but we can take a look at how the engine runs and everything else. So we have Clone Wars campaign, standard stuff. I'm just going to do some instant action so we don't reveal any story points or anything like that. So you have maps that you can play on, and you can queue those up so that you rotate through them. Quite a few maps in here. So let's see. Obviously, we would like to have Cloud City, Clone Wars. Let's see. Probably the Endor Bunker, Hoth, right? So we can have a bunch of these to play on. Jabba's Palace, Galactic Civil War, right? So you can set all this stuff up. And let's go ahead and launch. Now, I'd like to point out that this is probably like almost the prime definition of mid-tier gaming. It's an older title. It has been remastered. And the hits that we're going to take graphically are going to be lesser seen on a 7 or 7.4 inch Steam Deck. So I'm really keen on this. We'll go ahead and stick with Republic. Select your spawn point. Again, this should not be a surprise to anybody who's played these games. And then, who do you want to be? I don't know, I'll just be the regular clone trooper. And let's take a look around. It definitely, when you're 1080p, the graphics definitely take a little bit on the hit. But that's okay. It's still, this is going to look great in 7 inches, I'm telling you. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm thinking about aiming down sights. Alright. Let's see if I can get somewhere closer to the action here. Where are they? Are they up above? I think there's a run in here somewhere. Again, I'm trying to aim down sights. Not particularly useful. Also not used to the game either, so... Oh, there's a jump. Okay, where's our run? Anything? Crouch. What did I do? Just go prone or something? Okay. Boy, it's been a while. Cycle the secondary weapon. Okay. I'm trying to get used to the controls here. Stop shooting me. Alright. I'm not seeing any run here. So is there no run? There's got to be a run, right? I'm missing something. See if I can get above the action a little bit here. Frame rate's holding steady. Now, you're not going to see 90 on here, of course. Because I am limited by the Elgato's output. Get to the chopper. Oh, dead. It looks fine. I mean, I didn't expect this to be anything humongous here. This is, listen, it's Battlefront with better graphics and playable on Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? I really miss my gyro controls already, I'll tell you that. I have to get used to the damn control scheme. I will probably go in and completely redo this. Yeah, there's a third-person mode, too. There is. I really don't know why there's not a run. It's making me mental. And I missed my gyro. Doesn't stick in third-person mode. That's interesting. Well, that was interesting. Guess I should have looked at those controls better. Can I kill that? I figured. Nah, I'm not falling for that shit. Stuff. Sorry. End up getting myself a... let's see here. I don't know how long we want to sit here and do this whole same thing. Oh, here we go. This is cool. Luke. It's weird that it won't hold. Maybe you probably. I can probably set. Don't shoot my guy. Don't shoot me. A second here. Hang on. Free look, jump, strafe. I ain't seeing no run, which is bizarre to me, but okay. Control options, no. Game options. Ah, here we go. There we go. Maybe that'll just lock it in there for us. Aha, much better. That's not where the action is. Very strange you can't run. Okay. I don't remember that being a particular exclusion from the earlier games. What's that guy doing? I guess he's managing. Ah! This is just... I'm having some difficulties here with this controls. But that's okay, listen. You get to see what the game looks like. Get stuck on the geometry here, too. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
The Separatists are depleting our reinforcements.
Something I should destroy or something? It's been a long time since I played this. This is one of those capture the point things, right? Okay. Not that I'm going to have an opportunity. All right. Well, you get the idea. Let's get out of here and go take a look at the other. Let's see. All right. So it's nice there is an option to go back to the launcher here, which is funny because in the second game, it gives you an option to quit to Windows as well. Go figure, right? But not in the first one. Okay. So, again, I've already got a profile here, player one. So we have a few more options here. Again, we have things like split screen, multiplayer, single player. Profile management, something new there. If we go look at our options, I have the same sort of things here that we had before. Video options, right? Again, nothing to see here. Overall quality is all you got. But again, I'm sure if you were to override the Steam Deck, you know what, I'm going to go to the music here and knock this down a little notch. There we go. You know, Battle of the Fates, or what is it? Gosh, it's so early in the morning. All right. Controls. Let's see if there's an invert Y here. There's no invert Y, so once again, do it through Steam input. Easy peasy. Okay. Simple enough. Let's take a look at what we've got for single player lineup, training, overview in space, Rise of the Empire. We're going to go to instant action. Once again, we can add weird control. We'll just add, let's see, remove all. Fine. All the different game modes, all modes, and again, all eras. Perfect. All right, that's good. That's fine. Just let us play. We just want to see it. We just want to see it play. Auto assign. And we'll jump in here. So again, we'll yeah. Oh, this one has a run. I guess the first one did not have a run. So weird. Hey. Oh, I was going to say that guy's stuck on there. You really miss having a run when you don't have one, right? Wow. That's like one of those spitters in Helldiver. By the time you see it, you're already dead. I will have the high ground. Boy, oh boy, I do miss the gyro. How dare you give me fall damage? I have not had any coffee this morning, and it's obvious. Or I just suck. It could be either one. No need to speculate. Yeah, listen, I'm not sure what I expected. I really do enjoy the fact that that they've done some very specific. That's cool. No guardrails as usual. Interesting. Medical droid, cool. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it's an old game that's been remastered and gathered up in a collection and presented. So. And they've obviously taken some painstaking approaches to the Steam Deck. And listen, I love that a lot. But not the battle. Yeah, I think it looks fine. I mean, it's already verified, right? So it's like you didn't need a video to tell you. But, sometimes there's a certain amount of comfort in... There's a certain amount of comfort in being able to see the game being played, hopefully by somebody you trust to show you all the ins and outs. I think it plays fine. Fans of this game are going to lose their minds because this seems like a pretty clean quality of life upgrade. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to take some liberties with the controls. Get the feel of this controller a little bit. Must be up top. All right. Well, we'll take the long way, I guess, huh? Stuck on the geometry. Interesting, you can't run uphill. I don't know. I think it looks great. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed with this. They delivered exactly what they promised, and there's nothing at all wrong with that. Every now and then, getting what you paid for is actually a great thing. Some interesting thing with the sensitivity on the turn. Maybe it's just the way that the game is. I'll have to play it more to get a good idea. It seems like turning to the right doesn't work as well as turning to the left. I know that sounds weird, but it could just be the way that it accelerates or something that I'm not used to. All right. Who's shooting at me and from where? All right, listen. Is there anything you guys want to see? See, like how they got to quit to Windows. That's awesome. So you can actually dump out of the game. It'd be really cool if they said exit to Steam OS, but hey, listen, we can't have everything, right? Is there anything you guys specifically want to see? I could try the split screen mode and see how that behaves. Let me see if I can use the deck. Oh, look at that. You can use the deck as a controller at the same time, as you would expect. I don't know. Rise of the Empire. New game. So let's see what this looks like. Come on. Just get us in here. All right. I'm going to have to juggle here.
All right, man. Today's target is an energy collector on the northern section of the platform. If we can take it down.
I don't know. I'm not seeing any frame rate hits. I'm going to see if I can juggle two of these controllers at once. Everything looks fine to me. This will be great for couch co-op. Oops. Poor guy. I'm running him into the wall down there. Oop. There we go. Sorry. There's only so much I can do. I'm not ambidextrous to begin with, and certainly not without coffee. But yeah, I'm not seeing any sort of lags or frame rates or clipping or tearing. Absolutely great. They really did a top-notch job. They know their market. This is a perfect mid-tier game. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous on a 7-inch screen. I'm just going to leave that other poor guy back there to suffer. Nothing special, by the way, to rig these controllers up. I mean, sometimes these split-screen games or multiplayer games have some sort of an issue on the deck, but not this time. Pretty laid back. A little sort of a zoomy look. All right. Well, nobody's coughing up that they want to see anything in particular. Again, it's exactly what they promised. And a nice little slant to the Steam Deck's auto detection. That's awesome. I'm pretty pleased with this. All right, one last call out. Anybody who wants to see anything specifically? Yeah, let me just go into one of these. Nah, I'll figure it out. I'm just going to accept defaults for now. On the dark side, so to speak. Again, not seeing anything that concerns me in terms of performance. Not with fog, not with environmentals. Well, this looks good. Listen, stop getting in front of me. Rebel scum. All right, you guys get the idea. All right, so that's it. Again, I don't think there's anything here that we weren't expecting, and they executed exactly the way they promised. I don't know. I think we're in good shape here. I recommend it. All right, well, listen, thanks, everybody, for joining this early in the morning. I realize that... it's it's early for some of you. But yeah, thanks for having a look with me this morning. And we'll see how badly I get copyright hit on the music. Anyway, well, it's nice to see something like this right before the Steam sale happens today. I do have a great video for those of you who are brand new to the Steam sales, feeling a little overwhelmed. I do have a video on surviving the seasonal sales. I'll see if I can post a link to that, or you guys, I can probably just grab that real quick. Hang on. I don't know if I think I can paste videos in the chat, but I don't think you guys can. Yeah, here we go. Whew, too many windows and not enough coffee. There you go. That's my surviving the Steam events, helping you make good choices. All right, listen, thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I've got so much to do today. But thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.